Hello again and welcome back to the garage. It's that time of year again. It's getting towards the end of March and some of these bikes are going to have to come out from under the covers and see how they've survived over the winter. They've been wrapped up in a dry, warm garage, so I'm hoping that there's not going to be anything major wrong with them at all. Bit of dust maybe at the worst. I've been keeping the batteries charged. I have a wee trickle charger there, so the batteries should be fine. Remember last year? And hopefully they'll all start on the button just like they're meant to. Let's have a look. Well, this is the scene. The Yamaha has been out many times. I'm actually going out on it again this weekend, another trip to Donegal, which there'll be a video of, hopefully. Under the covers, under the covers, hiding under the covers, the VFR. Sure, we'll just peel them back while we're here. The wee NES 125 and the CBX, and of course Big Bertha. Right, let's have a quick look round. Can't see, they're not even dusty, I'll be honest with you. There's a wee bit of whiteness there in the seat, but I think that's, I'm not quite sure what it is. A rub with a damp cloth, I'm sure I'll get rid of that. Yep, all good. CBX. Remember last year there was a few wee bits and pieces on it, the alloy had started to get a wee bit, slightly corroded would be too strong a word. The tops of the carbs, you can see a wee bit there. But that'll give my finger something to do, it'll give those a wee bit of a polish up. All the rest of it seems to be okay. Yep, no bother there. The wee scooter, yeah. I did 57 miles on that scooter in the last calendar year, the year of 2022. 57 miles. That's just not enough. Sure it's not. VFR, all looking good. Yeah. So we'll get the keys out here now and see what's going to fire up. We'll start with the VFR. That's the VFR with the CBX keyring. At the end of last year, I did a bit of work on it and didn't record it, sorry. I basically did a service, did a brake fluid flush, did front and rear brake fluid flush, also replaced the clutch fluid, which comes out, bleed it out through here. I changed the oil and oil filter and just checked round the rest of it, had a look at the brake pads and stuff. What else did I do? I can't even remember. But basically, it's all serviced and ready to go this year. I'm presuming, yeah, there's probably petrol in it. Let's turn this on. I'm just looking here now. If I fire the VFR up, the CBX is going to get minced. Yeah, well, we'll figure it out. This is a bit of a strange one. I know this is going to be a bit controversial. The mirrors on VFR750s suffer. They're all the same. The stem brakes, I've replaced them. These are handlebar end mirrors that I had, similar to the ones I have in the CBX and the other bikes, the Magnum, whatever. And they fitted in here, I put them in. I'll show you the other mirrors. These are the original mirrors here, and they all suffer the same problem. Every VFR I've seen of this age, the stem splits and it goes off colour. I mean, it's quite, you can see there's a very, it goes creamy coloured, and there's nothing you can do with those. You can't, you know, you need to replace the mirror completely. I had those wee handlebar end mirrors. I get them off eBay. They started off at about £15. I think they're about £25 or £30 now. But I like them. Now, it's a funny look, but they actually work. I mean, they work perfectly well. You can see enough behind you to do you, and it gives a kind of a slimline approach from the front. I like it. Yeah. These big mirrors, you know, I'm bound to get more miles to gallon and a higher top speed just from taking the two big Honda mirrors off. Right, you're now mounted on my chest. I can guarantee you this bike has not been started since before the end of October. So it's November, December, January, February. It's almost 5 months. And I'll give it a touch to that. If I'll go there, not quite full choke. Right, here we go. Petrol's on. Whoa. I have to say that took a wee bit longer than I would have wanted, but it started alright. Right. Look at that there. It's idling at about 750 RPM. It's a wrap. Good. 1 from 1. Smelly in here. We'll go for the wee scooter next. I like to mix up my keys and my key rings So it's a CBX keyring for the VFR. We've got a Clark's BMW keyring for the Honda scooter. Let's get in here and have a look. Now, I can hardly get through here. I don't remember the last time the battery was charged in this. Oh, this girl let us down last year and she wouldn't start. I have a wee charging socket just in here. And I definitely had it in charge at some stage over the winter, but I'm just not quite sure when. What way do we do this? I don't know if there's a pump jet pumping any petrol into it or not. We'll find out. Ignition on. Oh, lights off. You have to pull the brake to get the starter motor to work. There you go. Good on you, girl. That really is purring like a kitten. Okay, we'll knock that one off. Two from two. Good job. CBX keyring, one of my favourite keyrings, made by my friend Alan Winter. Beautiful piece of work. And the CBX. Now, this can be a bit finicky sometimes for starting. Let's get you turned around there. What we'll have to do is, first of all, I need to turn the petrol on. And then, now there are pump jets, so whenever you open the throttle, it pumps some fuel in to the inlet. Hopefully that'll be doing something. Yet again, I serviced the CBX over the winter time. The oil and filters changed, everything's renewed on it, brake fluid is all done, and it's good to go for a run, to be honest with you, once it starts. If it starts, tell you what I'll do, I'll throw my leg over it and we'll do it this way. You get the proper view. Okay, it'll be a full choke job. Lights off. I'll get you a wee bit. Right, fingers crossed. not too bad. I absolutely guarantee you this CBX has not been started since before the end of October last year. That's 5 months. Class. And I should have actually taken note, there was absolutely zero smoke, no oil smoke at all. A bit of steam off the exhaust, as you can imagine that's going to happen, but not one single puff of smoke. That's unreal. Right, one left to go, the big girl. Now, I haven't actually, I don't remember the last time I charged the battery in it, but I'm presuming it's going to be fine. I'm getting all normal again. BMW keyring, BMW bike. What can I tell you? I can't remember offhand when I last serviced it, but I know it's well within service. There's only about maybe 3,000 miles in the oil, something like that. I'll take you down here and show you the oil window. It's virtually impossible to see. I have the torch in there. I can see it from here. The window, the oil glass window, is a bit dusty, but it's up about 1/4 of an inch off the top mark, so we're dead on. Plenty of oil. Right. This should be a fairly simple operation, said he, hopefully. Every year. Now there might be a wee bit of smoke out of her. Just a bit of a puff, but not too much. Got my xenon headlamp conversion. I love that oil bike, you know, it's just class. Summertime gloves. You don't need big gloves when you're riding that because your hands are protected. Oops, crisps that expired in July 22. I better eat them soon. So there you go. Turn the hazard lights off. Lights off. Oh, this is a hell of a horn in this thing. Yep. Well, it wouldn't be fair not to start the Yamaha as well, considering it's the one I'm going to be riding at the weekend. Oil level's fine at 2. It's good, all the bikes are all serviced and ready to go. It's just a question of getting them road legal with regards to MOT tests and stuff like that, and tax and insurance and stuff. Right, Yamaha. We'll do this from on the bike. Oh, sorry about that. Lights off. Well, the petrol's always on. Let's get you up a bit. It doesn't like full choke. I always knock it back to the first click. That starter motor always sounds funny. The battery's not the best, I'll be honest with you, but it's going. That's the main thing. And also, there's never any smoke out of the exhaust. It never uses any oil at all. Couldn't be bad at that. Every time I fill up, as you now know, I always put the trip clock back to 0. So there's 119 miles out of that tank, so I'll have to get her filled up before I head off the Donegal. So there you have it. XJ VFR CBX1000LT and the wee NAS 125 all started and all going, all running. Now let's see, the XJ is legal on the road, taxed, insured, and has an MOT certificate. That's Ministry of Transport, which is basically the test, make sure everything's up to scratch. The VFR is insured, it's not taxed. I'm not going to tax it until the 1st of April, and I'll tax it for 6 months. Take me to the end of September. So that'll be that on the road for the summertime. The wee scooter, it's insured, it's not taxed and it's not MOT'd, so I'm going to have to get an MOT test done on it before I can take it out, if I ever decide to take it out. The CBX, thankfully, is MOT and road tax exempt due to its age. It's insured, obviously, so I could go out in it now, but it's getting a bit near tea time. Although I have to say, the sun has started shining and it's not that terribly cold today. Well, we'll see. Well, the big LT, it's not taxed, it's insured, and it has an MOT test done, so yet again it'll be another 1st of April. Tax it then for 6 months, and that'll take me through the summer. I used to tax it for a year and ride it a bit more during the winter time, but to be truthful, you know, what's the point? It's a fantastic bike in really good condition, and there's no point in taking it out when there's salt in the roads and getting it dirty and having to, you know, spend hours and hours cleaning it again. So there you are, that's the fleet. The other two, the RC30 and the Magni, they're located in a different place, so I'll have to get a video done of those soon and get them on the road. And that's it. Thanks very much for watching, and hopefully we'll get out one of these before too long, and we'll have a video again shortly. A trip to Donegal the weekend, the XJ. So in the meantime, all the best.